How excited are you guys for it to actually officially get started here on Thursday?
Oh, I'm super excited. I mean, we've worked since September, all throughout the fall and now in the spring. And so, I'm very excited. I know our underclassmen are very excited to get the season going, to get started.
Yeah, I'd say same thing Issa said. Just really excited to see what we're about. Finally play someone this spring that's not garnered our gold. So I think that's going to be fun, and just seeing all of our hard work put out there. So.
What was it like Saturday playing in front of a crowd, which is kind of a preview for this, what's going to be like Thursday and Friday this weekend?
Oh, I was a little shaky, but as soon as I saw like my left and my right, my girls, I was totally fine. Seeing the crowd, just seeing the fan in the community that we have is actually amazing to see, and that environment was definitely something I hadn't been around. So just seeing it felt really great, felt like I was in the right place, and just felt like home.
Yeah, I remember I was with Katie Dack. I walked out and I saw like the big line out there, and I was like, like I took a deep breath, and she was like, "It's gonna be okay." And I remember just like talking to like Mudge, how like people that have been here done it, and I was like, this is insane. Like I can't believe there's this many people coming. And so like we just talked, like I just took a deep breath with them, and like it's gonna be okay. And like just the atmosphere, like Issa said, the family, like it was just so cool. And like the moment at home plate, just like getting everybody on the same page, the band coming in after, just like you can just really tell that like the community loves us and we love the community. So I'm excited for that.
How have the veterans kind of helped you guys along, the younger ones on this team, in the sense of understanding moments like that, what's coming for you in February and what the season means, in the sense of how long it progresses?
I just think they're just great people. I mean, every single one of the upperclassmen took us in from day one. Like, we didn't feel like we were, oh, y'all are freshmen, you don't have anything. So, like, I just think, like, that part of it made us feel better as, like, underclassmen coming in. We never felt like we were less than. And so I think that helped us kind of, like, get in the flow of things. We ever have a question, like, hey, I have a question, they're always 100% with us, super helpful. So I think that that's just like one of the biggest things here that I'm super grateful for, that they are so open to us to be able to go up to them and just have a conversation.
Yeah, I think they've definitely held a standard that us underclassmen had to, of course, like come up to and achieve. And throughout the fall, throughout the spring, they just held that standard and helped us compete in a healthy, of course, environment and in a positive way. And we couldn't be more grateful for their help and their leadership. And we just hope that when they leave and they leave their legacy behind, that we can be a part of something that they were a part of and continue to grow it.
Obviously, in high school, you guys play a lot of weekend tournaments. So how beneficial is that you guys kind of starting that same format, at least to start the season in February?
Oh, very beneficial. I know my select team played probably 5 games a day. So 1 game a day or 2 games a day is great for me. But just coming up again and building our endurance with games and, doing our conditioning and doing our lifts with Coach Vic, I think it's definitely beneficial. And as we're starting up again, I'm really excited. I think that we're ready to complete those 7 innings.
Yeah, just like Issa said, playing travel ball, like we would play 5 games a day, just like getting that flow. So I think this is like more tournament style. So I think it's good like for us to play in something that we're comfortable in, like not just playing like 1 game and then a break. Like we're comfortable playing this many games in a row. So I think that that's good for us, and just like we said, excited to get out there and do it.
Ashtyn, the coach had talked a little about kind of how they prepared you for being the two-way player as a freshman. How you kind of had, I guess, like hitting weeks and pitching weeks. I guess what has that lead up been like of kind of getting ready to make an impact at both phases at this level?
It was definitely different coming in, just because like at home, like practicing, like I would hit, pitch, do all of it. And so like coming in, they were big on like managing my time. But like I said, like they've been great, just kind of being open, talking to me like, hey, take yourself out. The girls have been great, very respectful, very like, hey, are you okay? Take yourself out. So I think that aspect of like the respect of knowing, and then also me getting comfortable like saying like, hey, this week's been hard, has been like big on the communication part.
How much you talk to McKenna every day about just going out there and pitching as a freshman? Because she played a pretty big role for your team last year.
Yeah, she's great. I mean, she is one person that I talk to her every day, just kind of getting the feel around things. But I mean, I think it's like the whole pitching staff. We talked to all of them, Allison, all of them. So just kind of getting uncomfortable with the comfortable, just kind of like not knowing what to expect, but like we're all in this circle together, and it's the pitchers that we're all getting really close. And I think like us being there for each other, and like the upperclassmen being uplifting to me and Mimi, which are the freshmen. So I think that like that community piece is what's going to make us succeed, is just like us being in it together.